Okay, so you're back with me, so that means you weren't scared off on that last exercise, which is good. We're going to get into a couple of other exercises that are pretty intense as well. This one is a 5-finger scale along with a chromatic scale. All right, so again, this helps break down that left-right hand barrier, the I can't play with both hands barrier. All right, so start with your 5-finger in the right hand, 5-finger scale in the right hand. This is just C minor. And in the left hand, I'm just starting on a note G. I could start on any note I wanted to, but I'm just starting on G and going down the chromatic scale. All right, so that's all with my left hand. Remember, the chromatic scale is thumb, middle, thumb, second, middle. So when you get to the white keys, the two places in which the white keys are right next to one another, a half step away from one another, we go 1, 2, and 1, 2. Otherwise, it's 3 on all the black notes and thumb on all the white notes. You could also practice that. See how I skipped over that F? You could practice that just to kind of get used to just 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3. All right, so let's do this slowly. You see it's a 1-to-1 ratio. That means that I'm playing one note in the left hand every time I play one note in the right hand. Speed it up. Stay nice and loose and relaxed. All right, so you can see it's challenging, and of course we can flip and do. See, I'm doing the 5-finger scale in the left hand and chromatic scale in the right hand. I can start that chromatic scale anywhere. I can start all the way up here. Ooh, okay. And I can move to major down here as well. Okay, so I don't have to keep it all on minor. I can move to different scales, different 5-finger scales. Here's E. I can also go down and back up. The idea is you're trying to get nice and loose. Bring it back to the 5-finger scale. All right. So moving back and forth between both hands. So left hand, start with a 5-finger scale. All right. So. Right hand, play the chromatic scale. Remember, you can start on any note, anywhere. Start up high, start down low. Doesn't matter. All you need to remember is you're playing one note in each hand. All right, so 1-to-1 ratio. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So every time you play a note in the left hand, you play one on the right hand. Okay, so it's a 1-to-1 ratio. You can also go to major. Of course, we can do the try doing chromatic scale in each hand as well if you wanted to. That's a little bit more advanced. Okay, so now the next thing we can do is what I call these chromatic sixteenths. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to play a root 3, 5 major triad in the left hand, just a C major triad. So C, E, G, E, C. In the right hand, I'm going to be playing sixteenths chromatically, all the way from C up to E. So C, C sharp, D, D sharp, so on and so forth. So I'm going to play 4 chromatic notes in the right hand to every one note in the left hand. So it's a 4-to-1 ratio. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you should end with the C in the pinky and E up top here. What's nice about exercises like this is it provides you a very nice, clean, simple way to know, are you lined up, okay? If you're doing something, like you're hitting some other note up here, you know, like you hit the C down here, you weren't on that E up top, then you know that you're not, you know, in sync. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And of course you can come down. 1 E, 2 E. You end C and C. Okay? So you could try, you know, going as fast as you can, up and down. Slowly. Also break it down into just smaller groupings. Of course, you can do the left hand as well. So do the triad in the right hand. Right? So let's see here. I think maybe if you started on E, that would probably work out. Yeah. So start on E in the left hand. Whoops. Okay, so very challenging stuff indeed. Go slow, right? Remember that some of these might take you, it could take you weeks to really start to feel comfortable you know, playing these exercises. That's all right though, right? There's no rush to get this done. You don't have to get it done all within a day, all right? So the lessons, the chapters on this DVD and all of the different chapters in this lesson can literally take you months to master all of these. So. And remember, the whole idea of playing these is you're trying to kind of mess around with your brain. You're trying to make it so that you're doing these non-traditional exercises, because that's going to help you be more fluid and also get faster at the piano. Remember, speed is a mental thing. It's not, it's partly a physical thing, but a lot of it is getting out of your hand's way. I mean, like, if you take a look, like, you can move your fingers pretty fast, can't you, right? So it's not that you can't move your fingers fast, it's that you're trying to get them to move quickly, you know, together and in an organized fashion. But even doing this, I mean, take a look at that. You can move pretty quickly there. But you're trying to get that dexterity, you're trying to get the accuracy. That's where, you know, your brain comes in, and you got to relax with it. You got to just, you know, kind of, I hate to say go with the flow, but it's all about learning to relax and almost get out of your way. All right, so just let your fingers do the work. Okay, so anyway, have fun with that exercise. See you in the next chapter.